Here's how to use the AWS Web Application Firewall or CloudFront and restrict access to your web applications hosted on AWS from certain countries, from certain geographic locations, or Geo Blocking for short. Let's start with CloudFront. Assuming that you have a CloudFront distribution, enabling geographical restriction, Geo Blocking, is fairly simple. You just go to Security, expand this, CloudFront geographic restrictions, and then just click Edit on the countries. Then you can select either to create an allow list, so these are the only countries that we allow traffic from, or if you want to do the opposite and actually create a blacklist and say, you know what, I'm pretty open, but I really don't like these countries or traffic from these countries. Maybe they account for a lot of traffic. Maybe they're just not relevant. So you can do the same and just pick these countries. I'm just doing this randomly. I'm not actually advising you on any countries that you need to block. You just save changes, and that's it. And by the way, usually I do try and actually go the whitelist instead of a blacklist approach. So these are countries that we want to enable and not the opposite. It's easier that way usually, but it really depends on your traffic profile. Okay, now let's do the same in the web application firewall. What you need to know is that if you also have a CloudFront distribution blocking based on geographic location and just you have the web application firewall downstream, the request will never actually reach the web application firewall. But if you're not, if it's just for an API gateway or load balancer connected directly to the internet, or if you don't want to actually manage geo restrictions in CloudFront, this is how you should do it. Okay, so let's add a rule to this web application firewall. In this case, we need to create our own rule. Let's call it Geo Block. And then I want to create a whitelist, so saying if these countries do not match the countries I indicate, then we block. So let's do that and say that if the request originates from a country, or in this case does not originate from a country, let's choose a country. We say we only want to allow access from within the United States. Any other country will be blocked. I can, of course, add more countries. So United Kingdom. Okay, we can add more countries and create the list of countries that we wish to access our website. And that is pretty much it. I just need to save this rule, add this rule to this web application firewall, and I'm done. Well, why would you want to actually block based on geographic location? Well, sometimes just to save cost on traffic. If you have a lot of traffic that is coming in for some reason that you don't need and it costs you a lot of money, that could be a reason. Or maybe you're experiencing a denial of service attack from certain countries. You can just block them and be done with it. So this was a short tutorial, but you can learn more about the AWS Web Application Firewall on our channel. We have a playlist just for that.